just putting on a little more weight, being more in shape. So just little things like that. And offensively, just watching a lot of film on where I can be more aggressive offensively and how to pick my spots to get going quicker.
And just when a new front office comes in, just what are some of the things that go through your head as a player, knowing that this is a business, and maybe how are some of the ways that the new front office came in and then comforted you to say, hey, this is what we envision you being, in this franchise moving forward?
Well, I mean, initially, them just talking about how this would be like a rebuild type of year, like everything starting over, getting a refresh. So I just feel like, just coming in, playing my game, doing things that I do. They've seen me for multiple years now, so it's not like an audition for me. I just continue to do what I do and just help the young guys get better and just find ways that I can get better.
Hey, Delon. Defensively, you've always been, the guy who just finds his angles at the right time, right place, whether that's on-ball defense or playing in the passing lane. When you talk about offensively finding your spots, how can you do that playing off of a guy like a Tyus, but as well too playing alongside Kuz and as well too Jordan?
Yeah, so like when I play with other point guards, I feel like that gives me opportunity to probably try to score more. When I'm the point guard, I feel like I'm not the type of guy that's gonna try to score before other guys. I'm trying to get them involved and then feed off of them. So yeah, like I said, picking my spots, I feel like that has to do with me being in shape, me being in more shape. I feel like I was exerting myself on the defensive end, and then now it's offensively, I was a little tired, so I couldn't, play the way I wanted to. So, just trying to be more in shape and being aggressive.
Quickly, does being healthy help you with that? Like dealing with the injury last season and now coming into the season fully healthy?
I mean, not really. I feel like I wasn't in shape like I need to be. I was just in good enough shape to play and be effective on one end. It takes a whole nother level to be a two-way type of guy.
Okay, growing up in the Los Angeles area, were there any players such as maybe like a Jason Kidd or Gary Payton that you kind of like modeled your defensive abilities on? And have you ever spoke to them about advice, or are there any other people that you look for to strengthen your defensive skills?
No, I never really talked to those guys, but I had guys like Russell Westbrook that went to my high school. I love to watch Dwayne Wade. He played with my brother about 5 years, so those guys, those defensive guys' instincts I picked up on. I never really talked to people about what to do. I just try to watch film and pick up little tools that they use. So that's the best way.
Hey, Delon, over here, man. The Wizards were a bottom half team last year in terms of defense, but one of your calling cards is obviously defense at the guard spot. How do you handle that role as one of the best defensive players on the team, and how do you try to bring other guys to your level defensively?
I would say leading by example. Whenever I was on the court, I feel like I just tried to bring a lot of energy to that side of the ball, try to stop my man, get steals so we can get out in transition and score points offensively that way. So I feel like guys, it's a mindset. They really want to play defense, we're going to play defense. If not, we could just be worried about the offensive end. But I feel like with this group of guys, we'll be more locked in and try to start off, beginning of the season early with playing defense.
Hi, Delon. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What are your early impressions of Bilal Coulibaly?
Yeah, he's a good athlete so far. We was in LA during a little mini camp, and he blocked one of the guys. I won't say which name, but he was in the paint, and he closed out to the three-point line and blocked the shot, and that was really impressive because that was really my first time, watching him up close. So I think he has a lot of tools to be a good defensive player and add to his offensive game as he gets a lot more experience. So.
Hey Delon, what's up? You're a vet. You've been with organizations with different scenarios. I'm curious, is there anything in your past that you can lean on or that you've learned that helps going into this year with a transitional team with a lot of new faces and new front office and all those things? Is there anything in the past that kind of helps you go into this scenario?
Yeah, I feel like I've been on, I would say 2 teams where it wasn't like championship expectations. It was more so let's build good habits. So I feel like, as you said, like being a veteran, I feel like I can lead by example, especially being the first line of defense. You know, as a point guard, picking up full, you know, just making it tough on the offensive end for other guys. So if I can just lead by example in those aspects, hopefully the younger guys will pick up on that and bring some energy, you know, when they're in the game.
Hey Delon, so this offseason, some of the biggest moves were defensive-minded guards like yourselves, you know, Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart. What kind of value do you think that those types of players bring to a competitive team that maybe the casual fan isn't totally aware of?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like guards in that, you know, aspect bring a lot of value to a team. For the most part, like Marcus Smart, Drew Holiday, those guys, they're not stopping guys. They're just making it tough on them. They're not giving the guys a Damian Lillard easy 30 points. You know, they're gonna make them work, make them have a few turnovers. So I feel like it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of what I want to say, value in those type of guards that can make it tough on the opposing point guards and shooting guards.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.